to you all. Welcome to ETV News. I'm Grum Tariku. The Ethio-American diaspora says the national dialogue should entertain every single issue for a genuine debate helping heal the ongoing Ethiopian crisis. Approached by ETV, Ali Chame Ali, who came from Minnesota, also underscored the national dialogue is critical in ending the war with TPLF at all costs. Goshumalso reports.
Ethiopia is still feeling the burden of internal and external mounting pressure as a result of the war waged by the terrorist TPLF a year ago. As part of its try to curb the problem, Ethiopian lawmakers have already approved a Bill of National Dialogue Commission to ensure sustainable peace and national consensus among the people.
National dialogue.
Commenting on the matter, the Ethiopian-American diaspora, Ali Shemali, said every single issue should be tabled for a genuine discussion in the national dialogue.
This national dialogue group, who going to choose them? Who will be on it? What will be the goal? The short-term goal, long-term goal? I believe there is a lot of grievances. There's a lot of open wounds that did not heal. Some people will always go back to 100 years, some 50, some 30, some 3 years. I think all options need to be in the table. Like they say, the Minister of Peace, they say we're going to be able to talk, to discuss every single issue.
Ali said every citizen should play a key role to rescue Ethiopia, which has been in war at various times. He also suggested Ethiopia can play a major role in uniting the Horn of Africa when its problems get solutions.
It will be tough, it will be hard, it will be divisive, but it will be decisive. It's about time to recognize each other as human beings to begin with, as an Africans, as a brothers and sisters, as Ethiopian, as a humankind. We can make this country the greatest country in the earth. Ethiopia can play a major role in the Horn of Africa, united even Horn of Africa and beyond. That was our dream before, it's still our dream for Afar. The Afar people are ready to accept a good outcome. If you do give and take, compromise, and we have social justice, equal opportunity for all things will settle down.
He also underscored that it is critical for Ethiopia to have national dialogue, ending the war with TPLF at all costs.
The main burden issue we have today is the war with the TPLF. Come to the end. We have to find the solution and make a peace. And from that point, we can lay out all those issues I was talking about earlier, and one by one. It doesn't have to be resolved now. Urgency, but we have to lay out the framework for further talk, because we need to heal those wounds. We need to let it out in order to find a durable solution. We don't have to kick a can down to the road for next generation.
Ali further urged for controlling masterminders of the terrorist TPLF gangs so as to liberate the Tigray people from their life in silence and darkness.
The historical town of Lalibela, dubbed ideal for tourists and sightseers interested in ancient traditions and unique landscape. The hospitality industry in the town, which houses World Heritage rock-hewn churches, has dramatically grown with flights over 3 times a day from Addis Ababa. The town has now finalized preparation to colorfully host the upcoming Epiphany or Timkat. Sintayo Tamrat reports.
One of Ethiopia's holiest cities is mainly known for its 12th century rock-hewn churches, which are included in the World Heritage List. The historical town of Lalibela, which also hosted the 2022 Ethiopian Christmas, assures its visitors that the area is quite peaceful and visitors can join them for the upcoming colorful Epiphany or Timkat.
Right now, there is no problem. For everybody, they can be here, they can come. So it's peace, Lalibela and the surroundings. And the security is fantastic, so everybody come and visit us.
Now the town is almost back to normal. Peace is restored. Hotels are open, road facilities, the flights open, and we are, of course, welcoming everyone to celebrate Timkat with us. Business as usual. and we really make sure that they will have a nice time and memorable time with us. So I invite everyone watching this to come and visit us for Tunkat also.
People in the hospitality sector say Lalibela is an ideal place for visitors interested in ancient traditions, hiking and trekking.
Actually, you know, the uniqueness of the tourist attraction in Lalibela or the churches is not only the churches, but there are different ceremonies in the church. All of the churches are active, you know, so there are everyday ceremony, so they like to watch the ceremony, and also different, of course, cultural activities like coffee ceremony, and some tourists like to do trekking in the mountains, because as you know, Lalibela is also a mountainous area, so the tourists like to do hiking. So they are very different activities.
The hospitality sector has dramatically grown, supported by flights over 3 times a day from Addis Ababa, Abte says. This makes the visit to Lalibela easy, pleasing and comfortable.
20 years back, there were only few hotels, especially the hotels that were owned by government, the Seven Orbis Hotel and the Ra Hotel, and only maybe 2 small budget private hotels. Since then, the tourism flow has increased in town, and the number of hotels has increased now quite fast. And now we have about 45 hotels which are tourist standards. So most of the hotels are tourist standards, and they are comparable to European standards. The road from Addis Ababa or from Bahar Dar or from Mekelle is asphalt road, so it makes it very easy for tourists to drive in a group. And also there are like 2 up to 3 flights a day from Addis Ababa direct to Lalibela, which takes only 50 minutes. And sometimes if it's via Gondar or Bahar Dar, they can also easily travel via Bahar Dar and Gondar. So it has become really very convenient for tourists to travel to Lalibela.
As I heard information from Ethiopian airline officer, and 5-6 flights from Addis via Bahar Dar to Lalibela a day.
Although Lalibela is very much known for its ancient rock-hewn churches, the town and its surrounding have many more, including the medieval time-built churches which are still active.
እንድትጎበኙ የሚያጓጓ በርካታ ነገር ይኖረናል። አሁን ቀጣይ ጉዟችሁ ወደዛ ይሆናል። መልካም ቆይታ አብራችሁ ነው። እንኳን
Yes sir.
Oromia dawana warra diaspora
volcanoes, acidic pools, and salt lakes.
You are watching ETV News. The Inter-Religious Councils of Ethiopia and Kenya signed Memorandum of Understanding today, highlighting the message of compassion, healing, peace, mutual respect, and human dignity among people. The MOU will advance the people-to-people relationship between Ethiopia and Kenya by drawing on inter-religious, intercultural, and inter-civilization dialogues and cooperation between the 2 countries. It was learned. The Religious Council's executive committees will particularly execute the MOU to foster working partnership on environmental protection and climate change, promote peaceful coexistence, interfaith harmony, human dignity, as well as preserve cultural and holy sites, counter terrorism, counter extremism, hate speech, and radicalization.
Ethiopians and Kenyans are one family. That's why Ethiopians can walk into Kenya without a visa. And Kenyans can walk in like they're just going to their bedroom or the sitting room. This document comes at a time when we have a lot of challenges, and it will help the role of the inter-religious councils of both countries is not to take up the role of anyone, of government, of civil society, or any other actors. Basically, it's to complement them. Governments are doing a good job. Our governments and our leaders, we pray for them. We stand with them in their efforts to develop our countries. And our role is complementary. And religious communities, all our people, both countries, fortunately, we have people of faith. Largely, our populations are people of faith.
His Excellency, the late Jomo Kenyatta, and the Emperor Haile Selassie, but also the current leadership of our presidents and the prime ministers have shown the way. And allow me to say that they believed and they continue to believe and pioneer Pan-Africanism. And this has paved the way for strong relationships. The path we are charting today, following the signing of this MOU and the discourse and pursuit we have chosen as the two interfaith organizations, has profound positive implications on the spiritual, socio-economic, and political governance and well-being of our people.